Hey, welcome back to SommAllie. No, there's nothing wrong with your screen. I just decided to do a little wine tasting al fresco this week. And hopefully every week, we'll see. I really like it. I hope you like it too. It's a little chilly. I wasn't expecting this. I figured, summer night is gonna be fabulous outside. And it's almost 60 degrees. That's beautiful California for you. I digress. Let's get to wine tasting. So this week I am going to be tasting the Codina Cava. Please forgive my nails. I know they look crazy. I call them my heroin chic nails. It's the way that it is. Get into it. It is what it is, to quote your orange president. Let's open this up. Last week, I had a sparkling rosé from New Zealand, and this week I decided to give Cava another try because I haven't had Cava in years, and I never really liked it because it had like this metallic taste to me, and I couldn't really, I gotta get this foil off. Going to release the cage. Keep my hand on it though, and try and not make a sound. Ooh, I can feel it slowly easing out. Oh man, no. I did not want to do that. Anyway, let's pour the cava. Oh, pretty, pretty. I haven't had cava in many, many years. And the reason why I haven't is because the few times I did have cava in the past, it just wasn't a pleasing taste in my mouth. So I just was like, I guess this just isn't for me. But, it's been a couple of years and wines always change. Like I said, living, breathing things. So why not give it another swirl? Speaking of which, let's give it a swirl. Well, we'll give it a little sniffy sniff. As you can see, ooh, look at those pretty bubbles. The bubbles are nice and small. Those small bubbles give an indication of the sweetness or the dryness, in this case, dryness of the wine, the sparkling wine. This particular cava is brut, which means dry, but there are 7 distinctions or classifications of the different sweetness in wine. I can't remember all 7 at the moment, so I'll just put it with these beautiful tomatoes or with these beautiful peppers. Okay, I'm gonna give it a smell. We've given it a swirl. Now we're gonna give it a sniff. I smell cream, I smell bread, which would make sense because this cava is aged with its lees for 2 years. And we know the lees are just yeast particles and, other debris, little pieces of the seeds, little pieces of skin, things like that. And it sits in with the wine and it adds flavor, it adds body to the wine. This is aged in stainless steel. And I guess maybe that's why they leave it on the lee, so it gets that nice round smell. Okay. I guess I'm procrastinating because I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this, and I'm so afraid because it's been, like I said, I haven't really liked them. I just smell green apple. Like Granny Smith. Okay. I am in. I'm gonna go for it. Let's taste it. Wow. I feel like I'm gonna cry. Mmm. 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 Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This is so delicious. It's creamy. I taste honey. I taste like fruit, peaches. Oh, I really smell the apple. And I smell a little pear. Right? Yeah. I think it's pear. Oh my goodness. This is delicious. I'm okay. Okay, Cava. I see you, Cava. Ooh. It's like candied lemons. Like, ooh, like lemon heads. I do not know if anybody remembers those. I don't even know if they still make them. Ooh, but good. Oh, I used to love lemon heads as a kid. And I just tasted lemon heads. It brought me back to my childhood. Thank you, Cava. Mmm. It's medium bodied. It's got nice weight to it, but it's light. Cava is from Spain, and originally it was called Champagne after Champagne in France. In 1970, I believe, the French were like, slow your roll, you're doing the most. You cannot call this champagne because only champagne wine is from Champagne. So slow your roll, don't play yourself, stop it. So they were like, okay, rethink this. What do we do? So they named it Cava. Cava is the caves. It literally means caves. It is the caves where the wine matures. It is made in the traditional method that champagne is made. Traditional method means that there was a second fermentation in the bottle. This particular wine is harvested by hand. It is organic, it is biodynamic, and it is vegan. Look at that. I got 2 vegan wines for y'all. You're welcome. Cava is generally made up of 3 grapes. The first is Macabeo. The second is Zorello, and the third, Parillada. Parillada. There we go. So those are the 3 grapes that Cava is generally made up of. This particular Cava has Zorello, the Macabeo, and it has a little Pinot Noir and also a little Chardonnay. And in 1980, the board for wines in Spain decided that they would allow winemakers to use other grapes in Cava other than those 3. All of the grapes are planted on their 40-acre estate. They have taken great pains to use organic methods to make this Cava. I didn't talk about the color before. That means that I'll have to pour some more because, I mean, how can I talk about the color when there's no more wine in the glass? Let's pour. I love sparkling. I love bubbles. Wow, it's so pretty, especially against the light. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. But it's got a really pretty, almost like a rose quartz tint to it. It's really pretty, but it's probably the lights, but it's gorgeous. I like. I taste some more. Cava is actually really, really good with oysters, and I love oysters. Like, I cannot wait for people to get their stuff together and Corona to be under control, and I can go get some fresh shucked oysters because I really miss them. And this would be, that would be so incredible. Do I get a little like clay? And it is clay, limestone, terrain, like sandy soil. Ooh, the honey. Ooh, that honey flavor is just like, how you doing? How you doing? Honey, 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 honey. Ooh, it's so delish. Sorry. Distracted. Focus, focus, focus. Trying to give the people the information about this delicious wine. This wine retails. You ready for this? Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Are you ready? Okay. So this wine retails for $13. This does not taste like it costs $13. I have a little sommelier tip and an idea to like impress your friends. Going over to a friend's house, or you're going to a bridal shower, bachelorette party, something like this, you should get a couple of magnums of this cava. Magnums are basically a bottle and a half. You're walking in, let's pop some bottles, and it's cava, and it's $23. You're welcome. How awesome would that be if you showed up to somebody's birthday with a huge magnum of cava with a big bow on it, happy birthday, and it costs you what, $25 after tax? Your friend will be like, oh dude, I love you, you're the best, thank you so much. I don't know where that voice came from, but hey, I feel like I am batting like 1,000. I really haven't had any horrible wine, and this is definitely, like last week, going on the must-have. You should really, this, like, this should be a must-have. Thank you guys so much for joining me for another edition of SommAllie. I'm so glad I tried. I was so apprehensive in the beginning. I was so scared, and that was foolish of me. You know, change is good, y'all. Take care of yourselves this week. Drink wine. Enjoy wine. Love wine. Cheers. So yummy.